You take me away. 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 Lift me up with your energy. Let me show you what it means to me. You take me away. You take me away. Lift me up with your energy. Let me show you what it means to me. You take me
Like checklist, got one more for the set list. Walk in the spot and I drop one track, know who the best is. Walk in the rave like checklist, got one more for the set list.
Tell me what's going down. I can't stand it when you're so shut down.
But now I want more. Now I want more. Now I want more. Now I want more.
Tell me what's going down. I can't stand it when you're so shut down.
But now I want more. Now I want more. Now I want more. Now I want more.
Tell
Walking the rave like check this. Got one more for the set list. Walking the spot and I drop one track. Know who the best is.
Tell me what's going.
Chat. Hello. How we doing? Chat, I'm starting to feel better, finally. Although this morning I was pretty miserable. But I'm like doing much better this evening than I was yesterday, so that's good. There's your 2 hydrates, Christian. Also, I was just at a rave last night, so I might have caught something else, you know? So who knows? I might be miserable again in like a day or 2. But what are you gonna do? Dude, the other thing I was worried about is my voice was pretty shot after the rave last night. And when I woke up this morning, for the first like maybe hour I was awake, my voice was also like not doing well. I mean, you can still hear it a little bit in my voice, but it was bad this morning. And I was like, oh my God, I hope I have a voice for stream tonight. But we're good. We're good. We're all good. COVID route. No, we didn't have COVID the first time. All right. It was just a cold. All right. I did take a COVID test because I was worried. I did test negative. So we were good. But, anyhow. Oh yeah, so anyways, so yeah, I went to a rave last night. I saw Crank Dat. He was doing a 360 set, which if you don't know, is where they put, no, not Soulja Boy, like the EDM artist, producer, DJ Crank Dat, like CRANKDAT. I mean, he did play Soulja Boy at one point, I think. Anyways, so the premise of a 360 set is you put the decks and like the entire DJ setup in the middle of the floor. So the crowd is all around the DJ that's performing. In concept, it's a very cool idea. You know, it's novel. It's a bit different than a typical rave setup. Here's the thing. So at this venue that I went to, there's a couple venues here in Philadelphia that raves tend to be at. There's one over like basically on the far east side of Philly called the Av Live. This is where Crank Dat was for his 360 set. It is not a particularly big venue, but I don't know. Like for the shows that I've seen there, generally speaking, it's been like pretty good. This Crank Dat show was sold out. Very, very popular show in the area. And here is one of the downsides of doing a 360 set at a venue that is not primarily laid out to have a 360 set done. Is, you know, so you have the typical stage where a DJ would perform and then all of the floor space where the crowd would be. But in a 360 set, you know, that stage is still there, but they have to make another stage in the middle of the floor where part of the crowd would normally be. So what this means for a place like the Av Live is you are now sacrificing floor space that people would otherwise be standing in for the DJ, which means there is now less room for everybody attending the show to stand and enjoy the show. And reminder, this was a sold out show. So to put it lightly, it was a little bit crowded. And unfortunately, like kind of like an unenjoyable amount, you know, like, listen, I am all for like just being immersed in a crowd at a rave, but there comes a point where it's like you don't have enough room to like actually enjoy the show and dance, where you're just like stacked like sardines in the crowd, and it's no longer that fun because you're just thinking the entire time, wow, I have somebody directly in front of me and someone directly behind me and I can't move. And like, I don't know. So I felt bad. So I went with Jordan. Jordan might be a hot take. He didn't really enjoy the set that much. I personally thought it was still fun. Now I have seen Crank That. I'm trying to think, at least once. Crank That was actually my first rave ever. And despite being at a really shitty venue, his set was awesome. It was a blast. And for being honest, I think I kind of enjoyed that first set that I saw of him a bit better than this one. Did I get drunk? Not really. I had like one drink before we left my place, and then I had another drink there. Like I had 2 drinks the entire night. So not at all drunk. But anywho, my first EDM artist I grew up with as a kid was DJ Blend. Bro, if none of y'all know about DJ Blend, I don't want to talk to you, including you, Matt. All right. Listen, Christian, I could probably name a list of niche artists that I listen to that you would definitely not have heard of, and that's okay. That's the beauty of EDM, is people can find their niche, and you know, you can find your cool small artists that, you know, other people might not know about. I can't say I am familiar with DJ Blend, but there's nothing wrong with that. You know, that's how it is when you have a genre with a ton of, you know, very niche sectors, I guess you could say. But anywho, if I was of age in 2012, I would so go to a DJ Blend show. Yeah, and dude, if I was of age in 2012, I would have seen Skrillex in his prime. But I mean, like, what are we gonna do here? You know, we can go over the what ifs, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, it's just how life is sometimes. But okay, hold on. What the? Okay, cut the music. What the fuck are we doing here? Who the fuck? Which one of y'all motherfuckers? Matt does Destroyer. Definitely cheese. I don't think it is Matt does. I take it you are Matt does. Yes. I mean, if the top right corner of my stream or the right down here is anything to go by, yeah, I'm that's me. Do we have an issue here? Okay. Anyways. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, so this rave. So yeah, Jordan didn't really enjoy the set that much. I enjoyed it. I think Jordan's issue was one of just expectations. He had heard some sets of Crank That from like festivals. But I mean, this happens with a lot of artists where their sets at festivals will be a lot different than like their sets on a tour. And I think that was definitely the case for Crank That in this circumstance. And it was, there was definitely more like kind of clubby influence in his set during this tour, which I thought was fun, but Jordan was not as big of a fan of. So, which is, you know, fair enough, to each your own. But yeah, while I still enjoyed his set, I do agree, or I do believe that I think I enjoyed his set that I saw back in like, God, what was that? Like 2018? Jesus Christ. I guess that would have been 2018. Or was that 2017? Holy fuck. It was his Dollars tour, right? I think that was because it was the first like original track that he put out. When did this drop? Dollars came out August 2017. Oh, let's not have that play. Damn, it might have been 2017. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know. It was a different set. Like, Crank Dad's catalog is very different than it was in like 2017, 2018 era Crank Dad. Like, he had a lot more melodic stuff, whereas like he's like very well known for his tear out stuff now, which is, you know, still a blast, but it's just a different vibe. And I don't know. It was like the vibes during his Dollars tour was like kind of awesome. So I don't know. It was a different type of set. I just think I enjoyed the Dollars tour set more personally. But anywho, but yeah, honestly, I feel like the thing that really took away from it was just how like the Av like handled this set in general, with it being a 360 set. Like, I don't think I would do another 360 set at the Av, just because even if it wasn't sold out, like it was just kind of a shit setup. It just wasn't that enjoyable. I think it makes sense if the venue is specifically designed around like 360 sets, like that is just the default layout. But for a venue that is not designed to do that, to try to like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like jerry rig it just like, I don't know. It kind of sucked. And I feel bad because I think it detracted from the experience of, you know, his tour stop here in Philly. And I think the other issue that might have honestly helped is, I think for it being a 360 set, I think the Av overbooked the venue. Like, it just felt way too crowded. Again, it's not that big of a floor space. And I think they should have cut off sales of tickets earlier. It would have been a better experience for everyone. Dude, oh, one other thing I do want to talk about, and then I promise we'll get into the videos for today, is we noticed, we being Jordan and I, we noticed this at the last show we went to. We saw Sullivan King and Grabbits at a different venue here in Philly, called Franklin Music Hall. It was formerly, oh God, what was the old name of it? Franklin Music Hall. It was like Electric something. Or Electric Factory, maybe? Yeah, it used to be Electric Factory. So a lot of people that have been in the Philadelphia EDM scene still call it Electric Factory, because that's its original name. Anyways, we saw Sullivan King and Grabbits at Franklin Music Hall / Electric Factory. And when we're like walking up to the venue, there is like all of these solicitors outside that are trying to sell people helium. in case you are fortunate to not know about this really stupid craze, there is like, I think it happened last year where like there's this like big thing that kind of blew up on social media called galaxy gas, and it's just helium, but it was like marketed. It's basically marketed to like get people like high on helium, which is kind of awful because like helium is not regulated because it's just fucking helium, right? Like it's just a gas that you would typically fill balloons with and maybe use in some cooking applications. But these fucking frankly dickhead marketers with galaxy gas basically found this weird way of marketing their stuff to like, be like, oh yeah, we're a food product. But in reality, they're trying to get kids hooked on like huffing helium. And for the first time when we were going to Franklin Music Hall for Sullivan King and Grabbits, there was just all these motherfuckers outside that were like trying to sell people like helium, like, which is just like, one, totally shameless, but like also like, dog, I'm just trying to get in the venue. Like you're clear, like you do not have a permit to do this shit. Like there's no way, because they're just like standing all about like the parking lot and the sidewalks. So that happened first at this Sullivan King show. For the first time at the Av Live, it happened during this Crank That show. And the worst part is, like, there was kind of a long line to get in because, again, it was a sold out show, so people still showed up early and there was a line out the door. And like the entire time we're standing there, there's just all these like fuckers going by with their goddamn helium, trying to like, you know, peddle it to everyone in line. And it's just like, it's just, oh my God, it's just, it irritates the fuck out of me. It's like, I can't like, just like I'm already like out here, you know, at night, it's cold, it's rainy, and I got this fucking dickhead who's trying to like get me to huff helium. Like, oh my God. And again, it's like numerous people. It's just obnoxious. And honestly, what's almost as annoying as the people doing it is the fact that the venues aren't doing anything about it. Because clearly they got away with it at Franklin Music Hall, and now they're starting to do it at the Av. And like, I've been to a couple shows at the Av as of recently, and this is the first time I've seen it there. So like, this hasn't been the case at the Av. Like, it's now just something new that they're doing because they're getting away with it. So I don't know. Just so fucking annoying. Sorry, I'm ranting about people trying to sell helium to people entering raves here in Philly. Anyways. Led Zeppelin documentary, nice. Speak yo shit, King. I don't know. It's just like, I just feel like it sets like such a bad expectation. Like, I feel like raves still, like they've definitely, I think, entered mainstream-ish a bit more within the past several years. But even with that being the case, I feel like there's still a lot of negative stigma around raves just being like places where people do drugs, which is really frustrating as somebody who for years going to raves, like I didn't even drink alcohol at raves. One, because I like wasn't 21 yet, so you know, I never had a fake ID, so like I couldn't. But like I've enjoyed raves for years, totally sober, and even now, like I don't really get like excessively like drunk or anything at a rave. Like, yeah, I'll have some drinks sometimes, but like nothing crazy. And I think it is like unfortunate that like you have people like outside of like just fucking venues in Philly that are like trying to get people that might have otherwise been going in sober, like trying to get them to fucking huff helium. It's just obnoxious. I don't know. And it's just like, it's such a dumb, it irritates the fuck out of me. I won't go any further on this. We should probably get into watching videos, but oh my God, it is like, it like upsets me in like a way that I feel like I can't even describe. Like, it's just like so annoying to me. Anyways. All right. That's enough ranting. Why don't we get into some spooky Sunday stuff? So, guys, have I listened to music from Led Zeppelin? Yeah, I have. Not particularly regularly anymore, but I very much had a rock phase for a very large part of my adolescence, and still dabble in rock from time to time. So, but anywho, it's Spooky Sunday. Just Epic asks, "What's that?" Well, to elaborate, Spooky Sunday is a day of the week where we participate in spooky content, whether that be watching some cool analog horror series on YouTube or, you know, playing some spooky games. We did just wrap up playing at Meeside. I think it got an update, but I don't think it's anything major. I think it was just like a patch, more or less, that they put out on Valentine's Day. It was weird. They put out this post that made it seem like it was going to be something more than it was, but it wasn't really anything. Yeah, they like have this like thing, but it's a bunch of fixes. Oh, they added a space car mini game. Or no, that's an adjustment to the space car mini game. Yeah, okay, anyways. So yeah, they just put out like patches. Anyways, we just finished doing Meeside for Spooky Sunday. And next week, you know, potential spoiler, we're probably going to be getting into mouth washing. But I wanted a gap week in order to catch up on some other content, because Kane Pixels has continued to just pump out new content. He's like, I don't know what he's been doing this year, but I'm not complaining, because he's been dropping some lovely content for us to check out. Most recently, we checked out People Still Live Here. This was like part of his, there was like 3 original videos that all got dropped. I think it was all in the same week, or like within like, it was like within 1 or 2 weeks, he dropped 3 videos in this like new People Still Live Here like video series. So he put out Say Well. He put out People Still Live Here version 8.3 2005 gameplay, and then he put out Graveyard. Say Well and Graveyard were pretty short, but People Still Live Here version 8.3 2005 gameplay was like 17 minutes and really well done video. Somebody left a fantastic comment on the VOD that I did for this. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. It was Meagle said, Kane is the definition of why is this so scary? It shouldn't be this scary. Why are you so scary? And that is, of course, referring to, spoiler alert, this like trail crossing sign that was like kind of like the antagonist of this People Still Live Here video game. I talked about in the video that's like, I don't understand how Kane can make that like scary, but he manages it, and he's so good at that. So anyways, since we last checked out the series, he has dropped presumably two new videos that are also part of the People Still Live Here series. We have People Still Live Here 2005 Day 2 gameplay, which is a 19-minute video. Very excited to check that out. And then we also have Sunshine, which is, short, kind of like Graveyard, just 18 seconds, but based on the aesthetics of the thumbnail, probably safe to say it's also part of People Still Live Here. And most recently, as in 4 days ago, Kane was like, you know what? Let's give these motherfuckers some backroom content too. And dropped Static Dead End. So we will be checking that out as well. So yeah, very excited to dive into all these videos. Annie is already getting a bit ahead of me. Now, you might say, Matt, this isn't that much content. Is this going to fill a stream? Probably not. Which is why we're also going to kind of poke around some other channels that we've kept up with in the past. I know that Dr. Nowhere has dropped some new videos. While they are a bit short, we'll definitely be checking them out to fill out some time. And after that, we'll see. We'll see where we're at time-wise. This might just end up being a shorter stream, and that's okay. But we'll see. You're gonna say Dr. Disrespect. Hey man, there's nothing scarier than real life crimes. All right. Anyways, let me go refill my water real quick, just because I'm trying to stay hydrated with getting over this sickness. But after I get back, we can get started with these new Kane Pixels videos. I will return. Oh yeah, also an important note that kind of tying into the concerns about time for this stream. I do pause, because I like to give my input and try to make these reactions a bit more transformative than just like sitting and staring and watching the video. I like to give some live theorization and stuff. Obviously, I'm not on game theory level of theorizing, but I try my best. You missed it. The creature ran past the camera. Maybe he's in my bedroom. The Smiley Archives. I've done Smile. Yeah, I have done the Smiles tapes. I don't know if I'm familiar with oh god, I just got an eyelash in my eye. Ugh. Ooh. Oh yeah. Well, Smiley Archive is kind of seems more like ARG. Which I haven't really done ARGs that much here. On Spooky Sundays, we typically either do strictly game or strictly video content. Whereas I feel like ARG is kind of like this weird middle ground where it's like some video content, but you're also doing kind of a bit of a game to like discover content. So It's something I could look into for the future, though, perhaps. All right. Anyways, why don't we get into these new videos? Cut the music. All right. To start off, we will begin with People Still Live Here, 2005, Day 2 gameplay. All right. Here we are. We'll go into our 4:3 aspect ratio scene. Let's see. We do not have captions. It's just probably the playlist for People Still Live Here. Okay, I guess that confirms that Sunshine is a part of People Still Live Here. All right, Just Epic, thank you for stopping by. Take care. All right. I guess we will get started. Oh, so reminder, we left off in, I guess, day 1, with our character kind of exploring a bit of the game. He had to collect some items, and then found that one weird building with the guy that was inside, who then left the building and got captured and presumably killed by the train crossing light. And then we got chased by it as the sun was setting, but we made it into the bunker or whatever it was, just in the nick of time. So I would assume we'll leave off, or we'll start off from there. Okay. So here's that bunker of sorts that we exited from and then entered back into at the end of the last video. Find all 3 items and leave before sunset. Feather, sundial, bowling ball. Okay, so we have a different set of items. Gotta keep things interesting, I suppose. Presumably, it will go to different locations. I wonder if we'll actually go to this windmill. All right, because I don't think we went there last time. The fuck is a sundial? Oh, brother. You don't know what a sundial is? I don't know. All right. So, there was a time before watches, right? Before clocks, even, where people had to, like, keep track of what time of day it was without modern technology, you know, like the gearing and stuff that would go into making a watch or a clock. So a sundial is just a circle of sorts with a protrusion, and it is faced in a specific direction so that the shadow cast by the sun will mark on the sundial what time of the day it is. Now, obviously, one of the limitations with a sundial is that if it's cloudy, no longer that useful. So you kind of need direct sunlight in order for a sundial to actually be effective. Also, another limitation of a sundial, once the sun sets, you don't really get timekeeping during the night. It's really like a daytime thing. That's about it. So, anywho. Come around the fire and tell me a story. It sounded nice. Listen, I tried not to be condescending about it. I gave just an honest description of what it is. I'm admittedly surprised you don't know what a sundial is, but that's okay. Now you know. It's so unnerving how just barren this area is. So we have a hot air balloon. That's pretty neat. I swear I still have like a loose eyelash or something in my right eye. It's just bugging me right now. All right. Oh, a wishing well. For visual use only. Why did I call this a wishing well? It's just a well. Nothing about this specifies that it's a wishing well. It's just a well. We got like a pair of shoes here. That's unsettling. Just say the same thing on this side of the sign. Yep. Why would it be necessary to specify this? You know? It's a bit odd. It almost feels like that perhaps it is not just for visual use, and they put the sign there to keep the curious away. Makes you think. Oh, is that a dude?
Bad news, buddy. These are my last balloons. I'm gonna have to keep them to myself.
God, it's the balloon guys from outside of the Av Live. God damn it. They've made their way into people still live here. God damn it.
Say, you wouldn't happen to know Anne the Painter, would you? I'm her biggest
And the Painter. Have we heard that name? I don't think so.
fan, but she won't let me have any of her paintings because she's mad about the color of my balloons. Tell you what, if you can get me one of her paintings...
I love that just like quick
my balloons.
Glitch of him turning upside down.
Tell you what. If you can get me one of her paintings, I'll call my fire balloon down and you can have whatever's inside. Sound like a deal?
Wait, sorry, what was the proposition here?
Tell you what, if you can get me one of her paintings, I'll call my fire balloon
paintings.
down and you can have whatever's inside. Sound like a deal?
Alright, well, presumably the hot air balloon has one of these three items. Chat, I'm curious how you feel about hot air balloons. Personally, I've never understood the allure. They just seem dangerous. It's like if I wanted to go up into the sky to like see the view, like go on like a tall building or like, I don't know, like take a plane ride, you know, like hot air balloons just seem like unnecessarily dangerous. I'm scared of heights, but for some reason they don't scare me. I'm not scared of heights, but I think they're idiotic. They just seem dangerous. Have you ever seen videos of like landings of hot air balloons? They are not easy to land, especially on like a windy day. I can't believe Jerma rode in one. Alright, we got like a farm of sorts. What are all these blue things? What the fuck are these? Huh? Are they like solar panels? Like what are... They gotta be, right? I don't know what else these would be. Very odd. Especially for a game in 2005. Like, how prevalent were solar panels back in the early 2000s? I mean, presumably they at least existed, but I don't know if, like, Farmer Joe is gonna have solar panels in front of his barn. I guess this is where you go in. Bro, this is like a fucking back to the barnyard ass barn. Was it back at the barnyard? Back to the... Oh, it's Farmer Joe. I was just talking about him. See, knowing Kane, whatever song this farmer is playing is probably like significant in some way to the story. I'm curious if we'll find any comments about that later. I feel like for songs that Kane picks that aren't like original works of his, like they're usually like very intentionally chosen for one reason or another. All right, what's in the hay pile? Are we gonna find it? Oh, it's Minesweeper. We gotta find a needle in the haystack. It's literally Minesweeper, okay. What the fuck? Yeah, I feel like that was a really... This guy definitely does not know how to play Minesweeper. That was a pretty bad pick on his part. Okay. No. Alright. No, don't do that. Don't. Yep, okay. Wow. Oh, wow, okay. So this should be pretty easy. Oh, we got the sundial. I don't really know. I don't think that's how Minesweeper typically works, but cool. All right, I don't think he's going anywhere, player. You can, yeah. Back out into the desolate wasteland that is this green rolling hill biome. It's like, it's so uncanny just how empty it is between these like items, or like these locations, I guess. I'm like dreading the idea that we might hear that railroad crossing sign. I kind of forgot about it up until just now, that is a thing in this universe that we should probably still be concerned about. What the hell does that say? And, okay, is this, wait, no, who is the lady that the balloon guy was talking about? I don't think it was this lady. So it was some girl or woman that did art. This is a garden spire. I feel like anything can happen at any moment here. Yeah, that's I think what's so unsettling is like it's so quiet and it feels like something could just like fly across the landscape at any moment with like what was established last video with the railroad crossing thing. What are these gates? Oh, okay. Again, it's just like so random that these are just like out here. No path, no anything. It's just like they're just kind of placed in the middle of these hills. and then like that's it. Like they're not even like close to whatever they're supposed to be near. I really hope that Kane will consider doing behind the scenes videos on I feel like Kane has another channel. I wonder if he has done any. But I hope that he does behind the scenes videos on this series, because I'd be really curious to see the process behind making this environment. Because clearly it's like just like a very scripted but like still like game that he's walking through that he must have made. And like I gotta wonder like what engine he chose to make this. Oh, can you not enter them? Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. It's been pretty tame. We're like halfway through the video already. It's making me uneasy. Because it feels like something should have happened by now. And the fact that nothing has happened is...
Goodness, look at you intruding upon my personal space. Can't you see I'm in the middle of an illustration? No matter. I've been struggling to complete this piece for a long while. Could it be that you're the assistant the shepherd promised me? I was beginning to think he had forgotten. Let's test your artistic eye. Where should my last portion of lime green paint go?
Oh, it's a mini game. Dude, I love the music. Kane cooked with the music, bro. Alright. Whoever the player is, they better not throw.
My goodness, that is just magnificent work.
Wow.
It looks just like one of the classics. As an expression of my gratitude, I'd like you to go pick out a painting of mine to keep. I store them over there inside of the blue bandstand.
Okay, so maybe this was the same lady. Listen, I'm really bad with names. You know, someone can tell me a name at like a party, and I will remember that name for all of 5 seconds, and then it immediately exits my brain. So this probably is the same lady that was on the sign and also who the balloon guy was talking about, and I forgot. So for that, I apologize.
Go
Lady,
on now.
where the fuck are these paintings? Are they in these things? I guess so. The other thing is like, this will get us potentially our second item, because we'll get the painting, which then we can give to the guy, and then he'll give us what's in the air balloon. But that still leaves an entire other item that we don't have yet. And with the time left in the video, I am slightly concerned that, Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I was overreacting. I don't like that hatch in the ground. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This might have been a mistake, buddy. You know, maybe we just go back and give the guy the painting and complete the day. Don't go in the water, bro. It's like a sewer. It's disgusting. Oh, okay. Oh. Surely the player's not dumb enough to go down this, right? Oh no, he's dumb enough to go down this. Oh, great. I don't trust it. I feel like someone's gonna come out of there. Oh, I hate this so much. There's so much dread right now. Bro. I mean, I don't even know what direction it's coming from. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, this is so bad. Okay. Is that where he came from? Is he going back? Or is he... Okay, no, he's no longer fighting the current. But is the thing here? Okay, maybe get the fuck out. Dude, he's cooked. It's already nighttime. It's not chasing him, right? Oh god, if it's fucking chasing him, I'm gonna be so upset. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Dude, you haven't like done the... Oh, dude, he's gotta get all the way... There's no way he finishes this day. The sun's already setting. He still has to get back to the hot air balloon. Give me a quote of the day. I guess something relevant to this. There is an old adage of FAFO. FAFO is an acronym for fuck around, find out. And if you don't fuck around, you won't find out. But if you fuck around, you might just find out. And I feel like the character in this game has fucked around and might just so happen to find out in a couple seconds here. We will see. This is so bad. Oh, what's the light over there? What? There's like lights over there. Is this the song that plays in It's a Small World? I think it is. Wait, no, it isn't. No, it's not. I'm dumb. Okay, that like there's like glowing lights over there, and that's concerning to me. I think the guy's cooked. There's no way he makes it back in time. Safely, at least. Oh, fuck. I don't like the shepherd. I don't like the shepherd. I don't like the shepherd, man. It's so over. It's so over, dude. 07s. This guy is cooked. We're gonna hear those fucking god-awful railroad crossing sounds. Oh, so much dread, bro. So much dread. He's so far, too. There's no way he makes it. He's cooked. I'm not even gonna look at how much time we have left in the video, but like I know that he's gotta be cooked. Fuck. This is the worst. Actually the worst. Oh no. Oh no. No. That's a different sound than last time. Is that giant thing the shepherd now? What the fuck is that? Dude, you're done. You're done. You're done. There's no making it out. You're cooked. Oh my god. What the actual fuck is that? I missed the railroad sign, dude. There's no way. He's cooked. There's no way he makes it in time. He's way too far. It's slower than the last. Oh, dude. Oh my god. Like, I want to see it, but I also don't want to see it, you know? Like, fuck. Oh, it's gonna be so close next time he turns around. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. God damn it. Oh, I fucking hate this. It's so simple, but it's so uncomfortable, man. Oh my god. Okay. All right. All right. Ah! Okay. Okay, dude. Oh no, dude. Ew, what the fuck, man? Oh, he's gigantic too. Oh man. It's like I'll tell you something else Kane does well is he takes advantage of the low fidelity nature of the mediums that he works in. What I mean by that is in the Backrooms, for example, in that series. It is low fidelity in the sense that it's all kind of like VHS based or like camcorder based, right? So as a part of the limitations of the technology that the series is being recorded in, certain things are left to your own mind to fully render out because the quality of the presented footage is already low quality, right? And this is also not exclusive to Kane's content. There are other VHS horror like VHS or analog horror creators that do this well. Also, and I feel like it's one of the benefits of the analog horror like medium of like kind of scary content is you can use the low fidelity nature of the source material to the benefit of creating something scary, because you can't make out all the details in the video, which leads your mind to like fill in the blanks, right? And this is very similar, where we have a low quality game that was recorded in 2005, and thus we're working with a max resolution, of 480p. So you can't really make out all the details of the shepherd, especially because it's dark. So like Kane kind of has like YouTube like compression on his side on like kind of making a lot of the details not very sharp. So you just kind of get this weird amorphous blob that is this shepherd. And like you can make out certain details, like obviously like the cane, and some sort of what looks to be like a cloak or something, but like you can't really make out his face, and that just lets your mind run wild on what like this actually fucking looks like. And because like this is the closest shot we get of it, we're not going to get any more detail than that, you know, because he doesn't turn around again unless he catches a glimpse of him. I don't think he does. Yeah, because he presumably tracks him around. And I just, again, I like, you gotta applaud Kane for taking advantage of the mediums that he works in well, you know? It's it is a, I'm trying to think of like a good way of putting it, but it's definitely, it's just a sign of his talent, right? He knows the limitations of where he's working in, and he takes advantage of those limitations. It's very cool. I'm curious to hear what we got from some of these commenters. All right, I'll tell you what. Actually, this is where.
Tell you what, if you can
Oh, it's so funny. I don't know why, but the fact the guitar guy is in the barn is the only fully 3D and animated NPC. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's true. Yeah, because everyone else, even the shepherd, is like a 2D texture. You know? I didn't even like consider that. I love how you can see that the player sees the shepherd in the distance, but still wants to make it back to the hot air balloon guy, but realizes how fast the shepherd is and just starts running home. Yeah, dude. Speedrunners are gonna have the optimal route for 3 out of 3 items figured out in a week. Plenty of empty space everywhere. You can go in any direction. Notices 3 gates standing there in the open. I just have to go through them. No visual or audible feedback. Nothing happens as I go through. Still feels satisfying for reasons unknown. Anyways. Fucked around in the basement, ignored a time-based mission, failed the objective, nearly got killed. Truly a fantastic example of fuck around and find out. Did I not say this? I literally said this. FAFO, guys. FAFO. Oh my god. The night begins. Oh shit. Not that train signal. The shepherd is coming. But I feel like the train signal was referred to as the shepherd in the last video, was it not? I thought it was. I'm not sure. Interesting. I like how the main character is always looking around, always on edge. This place feels empty, but it's suspicious sort of empty. It's unclear whether being alone or not, or it's unclear whether being alone or not being alone would be worse. There's nothing but open sky and green grass for miles, and you can only move so quickly. Paired with the threat of the traffic signals, it feels horrible if something were to approach. There's absolutely nothing you can do, and you're caught out in the open. It's the worst feeling of suspense and helplessness, knowing that anything you could do would be completely useless. Anyone can make cramped corners and dark, dingy rooms scary, but it takes a master to be able to make these bright pixels and endless fields feel so sinister. Really excited to see where Kane's taking this. That is an excellent point. Because, you know, I feel like to some extent, the backrooms, at least certain areas of the backrooms in Kane Pixel's videos are very are able to kind of play on the trapped and claustrophobic nature that can play into certain people's fears. Just by the nature of, you know, it being kind of like this labyrinth, and you know, there's certain areas that, you know, you're just like in these tight corridors, and like certain areas like you're like squeezing through these tight spaces and like all that sort of shit. But like creating a different kind of fear in a completely wide open environment is like an entire other game to play. No pun intended. And yeah, I think exactly as this commenter described, it is very effectively done by Kane to like use the open space as part of the fear, because there is nowhere to hide when something like the shepherd starts chasing you. Your best bet is to go like beeline back to the safe point, and just hope that you outrun it, because there's no building there's no other building to like take refuge in. There is, not like anything to hide in. It is just like wide open hills, and you and whatever is, chasing you, and nothing else in between. Anyways. All right. The scariest thing about this is how bad this guy is at Minesweeper. Rip Goat Sweeper thumbnail. You were a real. Oh, was the thumbnail different before? I'm trying to remember. It's like the painter lady. Maybe it was different at some point. All right. Anyways, that was really good. I enjoyed that a lot. All right, we do have the shorter video now, Sunshine. So we're back to 16 by 9. This was also the case with the other short video we had. And it's like, see, okay, yeah. Sorry, I know we're like 3 seconds in, I'm already pausing. But it is weird that we have like this game where, in these longer parts of People Still Live Here. But then we have like these now 2 videos of what is a more hyper real version. And it seems to be like real footage, perhaps, of like this same environment. God, it looks so good. Weird. There's just a train. That's it? Video taken sometime between April 2023 and September 2024. Context: previously unimpacted individual is granted natural. Okay, hold on. Whoa. Context: previously unimpacted individual is granted natural passage to Meadow Outland Steps, uncertain locality via derelict structure in Northern California, USA. Additional footage was found along this 18-second clip and is currently being reviewed for potential release. What? Bro. Okay. Did the last kind of more hyper real video also have a description that I just totally missed? No, it didn't. Okay, I'm not crazy. Okay, so there's this game world. I feel like I need to review the first part, because I think there is some more lore elements that are important to the story of this new series that I need to like brush up on. But it's interesting that there also seems to be in the real world there also seems to be like an actual location in this weird kind of ethereal, like rolling hills, clear skies like area. I guess the question will be if the game is based on the real area, or the creation of the game created this area in real life, or maybe somewhere in between there, that they're just like directly linked to each other. That, like, the area already existed, and like creating the game opened a portal in order to access like the area Like, you know, something of that sort of nature. I don't know. Very fascinating. Dude, this is a very cool series of Kane's. It seems like he's not done it yet. You know, like I feel like someone even commented on this one. Where was it? I'm so fucking hyped for the 40+ minute version of this place. Yeah, I'm really curious to see if, like Kane has done for certain parts of the Backroom series, like Found Footage 3 or like Oldest View Part 3. It seems like these third parts, he kind of goes all in on like a super long section or video. So hopefully day 3 we just get like an absolute banger. That would be pretty hype. I hope that's where this is going. Because dude, honestly, like a 45-minute video on this series, I think would go incredibly hard. I would be very excited to see that. I'm surprised. I don't think Film Theory has done a video on this yet. Have they? I missed it, or maybe I did miss it and I'm just dumb. Yeah, I don't think they did. Yeah, this is like 3 months ago. These only came out like a month ago. Yeah, they haven't done a video on this yet. I'm surprised. I'm sure it's in the works, and maybe they're waiting on more content before starting to make a video. But I feel like with these like 5 videos, there's probably enough to begin theorizing on certain aspects. Very cool. All right. Well, with the People Still Live Here content out of the way, it is time to move on to Backrooms. As I stated earlier, we also have a new video from Kane on the Backrooms series for what is called Static Dead End. Not as long as, you know, day 2 People Still Live Here. This is only like 4 minutes or so. But we will check it out nevertheless and see if we have any interesting developments for the Backrooms series. Let's go.
Are you really the last?
Whoa, I like tickled my ears. Let's see. Do we have? Okay, no official subtitles. Got a date in the description. We got May 29th, 1990. All right. Let's get it.
No, I don't like this, and you shouldn't either. What are you trying to get out of this, Marvin? We're on the same side, for God's sake. I don't disagree that things were handled poorly.
Yo, this is a crazy shot. What? Like the exterior of the async? I wonder if this is like full CG or if this is just like an actual building that he put async on, like in, you know.
But please, can you try to have a little perspective here? Handled poorly. They killed him, George. He was alive and well, and you can't tell me for a second that the United States Department of Energy didn't have the resources to fix things. Are you kidding me?
Oh, this looks insane.
Nor I know exactly what happened, and frankly, it shouldn't be something that concerns us. Look, I know you appreciate how lucky we are to be a part of this project. It's not worth dying on this hill. Yeah, but what if next time it's you? Or me? Marv, come on. You want to put me down like an animal over a minor fucking hiccup? Give a speech at my memorial? It's not cost effective, George. Yeah, but we're not going to let that happen, are we?
I'm gonna like. I know. Okay, I just want to look at. I'm gonna look at the shots first, and then I'm gonna do another pass where I kind of listen to the conversation a bit more closely because I haven't really been paying attention to the conversation. Something that is interesting is we're not getting that like VHS filtering on these shots that I feel like we've come to kind of expect from the Backroom series. Like these look like very clean kind of renders, with none of that like VHS post-processing.
You're the 4th person I've had this conversation with. Nobody wants a repeat of what just happened. Listen, I know how stressful this is, but the best thing you can do now is just take a couple weeks off, give yourself a chance to process, and, you know, that'll show them that we can handle these kinds of things.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah. Sorry, I know, you're right.
Oh, is this the portal?
I think I just had to get that out of my system. I don't know what that was.
No, please, I get it.
What was the name? This has a name. I
It's the
forget
right
exactly what it is.
You gotta keep pushing forward, okay?
Okay, all right. We're gonna go back to the beginning of the video. Again, I always I wanted to pay more attention to like the actual shots. I want to listen to this conversation.
No, I don't like this, and you shouldn't either.
What are you trying to get out of this, Marvin? We're on the same side, for God's sake. I don't disagree that things were handled poorly, but please, can you try to have a little perspective here?
Handled poorly. They killed him, George. He was alive and well, and you can't tell me for a second that the United States Department of Energy didn't have the resources to fix things.
Okay, so someone got killed. I'm curious if it's one of the... what was the name I was just said? Marvin, I think? I wonder if that's a name that we've heard in the backrooms before. Someone got killed. I mean, this could be potentially a callback to the guy who got killed by the shotgun in like one of the, you know, older parts of the backroom series. Maybe, I don't know.
You're kidding me? Neither you nor I know exactly what happened, and frankly, it shouldn't be something that concerns us. Look, I know you appreciate how lucky we are to be a part of this project. It's not worth dying on this hill.
Yeah, but what if next time it's you? Or me?
Marv, come on.
You want to put me down like an animal over a minor fucking hiccup? Give a speech at my memorial? It's not cost-effective, George.
Yeah, but we're not going to let that happen, are we? You know how I know? You're the fourth person I've had this conversation with. Nobody wants a repeat of what just happened. Listen, I know how stressful this is, but the best thing you can do now is just take a couple weeks off, give yourself a chance to process, and, you know, that'll show them that we can handle these kinds of things.
Yeah. Sorry, I know, you're right. I think I just had to get that out of my system. I don't know what that was.
No, please, I get it. I think it's the right call. You gotta keep pushing forward, okay?
Okay, interesting. Okay, now we're back to the VHS filtering. So, yeah, it was interesting that whole like beginning sequence was just like straight up just like kind of clean renders, which almost makes me wonder if there's like hidden details. Like I did see that one whiteboard. Well, I'm not going to go in and zoom in on it. I'm there could potentially be some interesting information here. Now, at the risk of pulling a GT live and the rest of this video being what was just talked about, I do want to go back. No pun intended. I'm trying to remember. Is it motion detected? Which was the one that someone got shot? Was that? Oh, that might have been Pitfalls. Was it Pitfalls? No, Pitfall. Oh, Reunion. Okay, hold on. I want to listen to the names.
Not a
Oh,
day.
for God's sake, come on. I want to see if we hear the name Marvin. Oh, actually, better yet, why don't I just show transcript. Oh, okay. Yeah. Marvin almost dies. 19 meets an old friend. That's why Marvin. Okay, so Marvin. Okay. So I was correct in picking up on the name Marvin. So Marvin is the name of the guy who in Pitfalls was, you know, had that weird like time space thing happen where he was walking with his team, and that he heard like I think it was like voices talking, and he went to investigate it, and then he like turned around, he saw like his team walk by, and then they just like vanished, right? And he was like in this weird alternate kind of space where his team wasn't there. And then eventually he made it out of that. And then I think at the end of Reunion here is where they run into Martin.
Pete, this is Mark. Do you copy? No, the signal's dead. We've gone too far. Go back.
What is that? We're not that far.
Well, that's all the more reason to get...
Wait,
I don't know.
Peter?
Oh, shit.
Marv? Marvin?
Yes, it's me. Is it really you?
It's me.
Huh?
Wait.
Marvin? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, wait. Oh, fuck. Wait, now I'm confused. I'm trying to like get all the characters. God, I need to like really brush up on some of this stuff. Oh, wait, 525 was when this was. This was 529. Okay, so this is 4 days after that incident. All right. So the cameraman is Marvin. Okay, Marvin is not the guy that... Oh my god. Fuck, I feel like I gotta pull up Pitfalls now. See, you guys are like, oh, Matt's not gonna have enough content for this stream, but this is exactly what I talk about. I do enjoy just a wee bit of theorizing and, you know, story reassembling. So I do want to look into this a bit. All right, so let's see if we go to Pitfalls, and I know that there's probably people that, you know, are like lore masters in the back rooms that could potentially be watching this, and they're like, God, I can't believe this guy doesn't have these story beats memorized. But listen, I am a slightly more casual enjoyer of King Pixel's backrooms, and while I very much enjoyed the series, I unfortunately don't know every nitty gritty detail. I'm trying my best here.
Listen.
Oh my god, these damn ads. Oh, fuck's sake. All right. We'll get back to that in a sec. Give me all these playlists. I just want to pull up the video. All right. Oh, wait.
Sorry. They're not getting to that representation.
When did that go?
Sorry, can you repeat?
What day would the tour be over?
From the 7th to the 10th. The next report out?
Get ad blocker.
Yes, because,
Okay.
End of the day
Listen.
tomorrow, I think.
I like to support the creators. Lock me up. All right. And I don't want to pay for YouTube Premium
Get the cable.
because that shit is expensive.
Okay.
All right. I promise we'll get back to Static Dead End. I just want to like sort this out.
All set.
Don't recognize the design.
Oh, does Marvin fall in here? Is that what I'm mistaking?
Walking on normal ground. What's over there?
Hey, watch it.
Okay, so I guess Marvin is the guy who fell. But he makes it out, right?
Stand clear. We're sending it down.
Okay, I'm here. Send it down.
That's right. Okay.
Stand clear. We're sending it down.
Okay. So Marvin... So he makes it out of here. Is that where it ends? Okay. Yeah. All right. So Marvin was the guy who he fell in pitfalls, had a bit of a traumatizing experience, and then lived. He got out successfully. So the guy, this is a crazy thumbnail, Jimmy, here. I just want to point that out. Jesus Christ. So I'm trying to remember, which one is it that the guy gets teleported? Is that found footage 2? No, this is when the one person falls into the... Okay, no, this isn't it. Damage control?
You're good, you're good. I have your lunchbox, yes, I...
Might be damage control. Nah, I don't think it's damage control.
Just the work is there is nothing.
Or maybe damage control is when the guy teleports back. God damn it! I wish I had a better grasp on this series. Ah, this is so annoying. It's not reunion. Maybe it is reunion. It's like the beginning of the video is the guy. No, reunion's like... Okay. Yeah, it's not reunion. You would think it's one of the earlier videos, though. Is it autopsy report? No. No, it's not autopsy report. God damn it! Do we have any, like, lore, like, Kane Pixel Backrooms lore masters here? We're trying to rewatch it all. Yeah, that's we're almost there at this point. Is motion detected when the guy teleports back? No, it's where we see that freaky ass motherfucker. Yeah, you weirdo. Oh my god, this is infuriating. I can't figure this out. I don't think it's presentation. Oh, okay. Presentation's when the guy teleports back. Because like this is where the presentation is the video. Yeah, and 5, 8, 90. Okay, yeah, so this is all around. Because remember, this... Wait, hold on. Yeah, because he teleports back 5, 8. Oh, my brain. Okay, so... Dude, I'm scrambling to like put this back together in my fucking head right now. 525 is... So, he appears... So this is when he appears back. What fucking video is it that he disappears in the first place? Is it? It's not found footage 3, right? Surely not. Is it? Am I being dumb as shit right now? No, because that's the basement guy. Yeah, okay. Is it missing person? Dude,
We've changed each other. Yeah, really good.
I feel like I'm losing my goddamn mind right now. It's not this. Yeah, it's not this. Dude, what video have we not clicked on yet? Report? It's not this. This is like just like a cinematic video. Oh my god. I can't wait for like whoever comes across this VOD to just be like, oh Matt, you silly goober. It could be this. It's not this. It's not this. I know it's not the original one. Oh god, I'm losing my fucking mind. Is it informational video? Oh my god, it's gotta be this, right? It's gotta be this. It's gotta be this.
Can you hear this?
Okay, yeah. Okay, this is it. Oh my god, that took so fucking long. Okay, so this was on 229. At the end of this video, this is where he teleports back in. Okay, we're about to fucking lock in right here. All right, dude, give me a second. We're about to cook. So in informational video, Kane stumbling upon this bond and having his hands under his head as Matt tries to figure out stuff. Listen, Kane, God willing, if somehow you see this, like, it's just all of these videos have come across or have come out across a wide span of time. I am just a mere mortal that attempts to understand the lore that you put out into this world. And while I really enjoy this series, I just don't I don't hyperfixate on all the details. So every time I come back to this series, I'm trying to like remember the pieces, right? It happens. I'm doing my best. The content's great though. Anyways, informational video. Yeah, this came out 3 years ago, bro. Like, what do you want me to do here? Informational video was where this guy, which I don't remember his name. Maybe it'll come up in a bit. He goes, he hears that weird crowd stuff, and then that happens, right? And now he's in this weird, like parallel dimension within the back rooms, where his team is no longer there, right? And he, you know, goes around, he explores, he sees some weird shit. Yeah, there's like this weird like textures thing. I'm gonna skip through because I think there was copyrighted music in that section or something. He's going around.
Hello?
Oh, yeah. So I think that teleportation for him, it literally just teleported him ahead in time. I don't think it didn't change location at all. It just like literally teleported him like 2 to 3 months into the future. In the same exact spot. So everyone forgot about him. They deemed him missing. And then he enters this room.
Hello?
Motion detected.
Hey!
Alarms, all that crazy shit. And then we get whatever here at the end, right? So then that cuts to presentation when the people at Async are doing presentations to presumably the US government on how these backrooms, or what's the other name that Kane uses for the backrooms in the complex, on how the complex can be used, you know, to the benefit of like the US population, right? And they're trying to like pitch this stuff to the government to, you know, like presumably secure like government contracts, right? While that's happening, that motherfucker walks into that thing. He's been gone for months on their end. In his time, it was, you know, fucking like 6 minutes or whatever. Well, actually, probably not. There's probably some cuts in the middle of here, but you get the gist, right? Wasn't that long in his time. He enters that room, sets off these alarms. Again, May 8th. There he is. Same room as here. There's that door that he walked through. Same alarm. Same everything. There's that door, right? Okay. So that happens. And I forget. Now, there's probably some other videos. I have to go. All right, take care, Bede. There's probably some other videos that explain exactly what happens to the guy. But I think if I stand corrected, he never actually got like apprehended, right? He somehow must have like fled, or maybe he got captured and then like escaped. And then that's where we get to this point in reunion.
Not missing anything.
The damn thing is missed.
I know. Okay, yeah, there's different. It's like concrete or what is it called? The stuff they layer over concrete with the chain.
And again, so this is back with Marvin, who was the guy who fell in pitfalls, got rescued, and now unfortunately has to witness this very traumatizing incident. Okay, we should probably just skip ahead.
What? You sure? We're not that far. Well, if we do get back in the same system, I'm issue, you just come back around now and see what.
God! Oh, fucking startled me. Okay, so.
And they say it's just a non-issue, you just come back around and see what.
So the only thing is, the guy isn't in his suit anymore. I'm pretty sure this is the same guy from informational video, if I'm not mistaken. It's got to be. I mean, but I don't know where his suit went. So maybe he did get apprehended and then escaped apprehension.
Oh my god!
And then he got the gun. Right, and then we have this whole thing.
Wait, so please, just answer my questions and I'll be gone. How many people are out here right now? Down the hall, how many people are out here?
Wait.
I don't know.
Peter?
Oh shit. Marvin?
Yes, it's me. Is it really you?
It's me.
How? It's been months. We thought you.
I know. That's what they did. They took my life from me, Marv. Everyone thinks I'm fucking dead. My wife and children think I'm dead.
Okay, so I think what happened was, so the incident happened in February of 1990 that occurs in informational video where this employee disappears, right? In terms of like the rest of the world, like async. He apparently disappears. They have to stage something that, they have to stage his death in some sort of way. That's presented to his friends and family. He's presumed dead. To the rest of the world, he is no longer with us, right? At the beginning of May, that is like where time-wise he got teleported to, right? He was not teleported to a different place, but a different time in informational video. And that's what we see in presentation, that he's detected, right? So I don't know, I don't remember if there were any details of him getting actually like apprehended by async and then like released back out because he was presumed dead and they didn't want to like deal with the potential, I guess, legal ramifications of this employee that has basically been presented to the rest of the world as deceased, now actually being alive. So they basically just abandoned him within the back rooms, right? Which poses the question, how has he survived, because like this is, like almost like 20 days later, I think. So like, how the fuck is he not dead? But regardless, he wasn't dead.
Can you please put down the gun?
Barbara, just...
He shoots one of the guys. I forget, does he take his own life here? I don't remember.
Yes.
This is Team A. Do you read us? Yes, A-Team, this is
So,
Mark, I read
okay,
you.
that would actually imply that maybe, I guess he doesn't have that many details because he mentioned like a question about the funeral.
Mark, don't.
What are you doing? We need immediate armed
Mark.
support at room 14C. My team and I are being held at gunpoint by a hostile. I repeat,
Stop.
please send
Don't shoot him.
immediate armed support to room
Stop.
13C.
Don't.
I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I guess he's still out there. He just kills his, one of his teammates.
Marvin, I'm alive. But I want you to tell them that I'm alive. I need to know.
All right. sorry for that very long aside. Let's get back to the content. So that was all to say that was Marvin, the same guy that has been part of a bunch of, videos in this series in one way or another. This is 5/29, so we're a couple days past the incident. I guess Marvin and one of his teammates had that whole discussion that went on. And now we're here. I don't know who this is. Oh, okay, so this is the Pitfalls room. A bit further in, patching up this floor space. Are we gonna finally see what's in that back room? Because if you remember from Pitfalls, there was a guy that went back there and was like, oh, there's like this really interesting thing back here. And we never got to see what it was. Are we finally gonna see it? I'm excited.
George?
Oh, hey.
Hey. You had a chance to
George.
ground back here yet?
No, not yet, but I'm seeing it now.
Okay, cool. Wait here for a second. I want to show you what we found down the hall in just a moment.
Sure.
The wall kind of look different there, right?
Bonding together enough that it should come out chunkier.
Yeah, like the texture is different here. It almost seems like the texture is stretched, right?
Oh, weird. This is even stranger than I thought.
Okay, so this has got to be what one of the team members saw that was interesting that he called Marvin over to see, and then Marvin fell. So we're I guess we're from the camera perspective of George right now, whoever George is.
Right up, down. This one, down.
It's such weird architecture. I love how nonsensical it is, you know?
Well, Mark didn't say anything.
Oh, did it like kind of glitch his camera when he was near it? I wonder if that's interesting. There was like a little bit of like static that happened. I don't know if that was meant to symbolize something.
Well, Mark didn't say anything about it flowing in a specific
Oh, this is all
direction,
that weird
but
stretch texture.
He did say that it was, remember, pretty horizontal in nature. It was stretching off around the corner. So the pattern seems to align pretty closely to what he illustrated.
Yeah, so wait, this is the room you guys already cleared?
Yeah, so we went around and checked it out earlier. It's a dead end. There's some dips in the floor that I would recommend you avoid. We haven't checked those yet, but all signs point to it being safe. So venture at your
So surely it's safe. Does that item looks like it's no clipping into the ground, no? It looks like a couple of these items are no clipping to the ground. It would potentially be a bad idea to walk in that room. It would definitely be a bad idea to walk in this room, you would think.
Oh.
This seems like a really bad idea to enter this room.
I think you'll be fine.
Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, you weren't kidding. This is interesting.
Oh, why are you walking in here, dude? This seems like such a bad idea. I feel like he's gonna like partially no clip, and then he's gonna be like infused into the ground. That chair up there is so weird. Oh, damn it. Oh. Oh, man. Okay. I see. I really thought like the video was gonna end with him like partially slipping into the floor.
Stretching off around the corner. So the
Can you imagine that? Oh God, that would just be so grotesque. Like doing like a partial node, like dude, literally like that fucking like node video from back in the day, where like partially no clipping into the ground, and just like they would have to like, amputate like the bottom half of his body.
Seems to align pretty closely to what he illustrated.
Probably would not survive.
Yeah, so wait, this is the room you guys already cleared?
Yeah, so we went around and checked it out.
Dude, this
earlier.
is so weird.
We haven't checked those yet, but all signs point to it being safe. So venture at your own peril.
Oh.
I think we'll be fine.
Okay.
So we just have like all these items that are like half clipped into like the floor and walls.
Oh.
We're like, man, I need this goddamn Backrooms movie already. I know it's gonna take a while. Fuck. Oh, I think these aspects of the Backrooms are some of the most interesting because it is like playing with like video game concepts in like a real world setting, right? Where we have like this whole like weird no clipping thing happening. Like I think one of the big discussion points that has come up with Kane Pixel's version of the Backrooms is that it is you know, theorized in some circles to be like this weird reality that is like trying to like generate what it thinks is like normal like human like interior spaces, but it's like almost like some sort of computer algorithm that like fucks up sometimes, and then you get these weird glitches, right, where you get like these nonsensical rooms on kind of the less intense end, but then on maybe the more intense end you have situations like this where you have like objects that are just like clipped into walls, or some of the other Backrooms videos where you have like a chair or something that in some respect does look like a chair, but like the proportions are wrong, right? So oh man, I just love this weird hump in the floor and just the singular chair on top of it. It's just so strange.
Oh, okay. You weren't kidding. This is interesting.
It's definitely one of the weirder rooms we've seen in Kane Pixel's videos. Oh, so weird. I don't know why, but watching a dude in the background walk into a room where a table is clipping into the wall and just saying "oh" in response is so funny to me. I love the fact that we just picked up where the story left off, like after 2 years. I love the implication that what Mark found behind the door in Pitfalls might have been altering the environment around them, similar to what we see at the end of Backrooms Found footage number 2, and Mark walking in on it messed up in the middle of its process, resulting in incomplete rooms with stretched wallpaper and furniture seemingly growing out of the complex. Very interesting, to say the least. Oh, so he's almost like this comment's almost claiming maybe that this isn't exactly what Mark saw. And that like in Mark observing it, it like kind of defaulted, or not defaulted, but like generated to this. That's an interesting theory. Did anyone else watch the video and suddenly realize we're just nonchalantly going through the green door in the Pitfalls video like it wasn't even special? No, I realized it. Huh. Whatever was in the green room is better kept secret than yeah, now I'm like wondering, maybe some of these guys are right that we still haven't actually seen what Mark actually saw. Huh. Very strange. Oh man, this series. I feel like I'm due to like just rewatch this series at some point. Like just like take a weekend to watch everything again front to back. I mean, it's got to be a fair bit of content at this point, but like 22 videos. Wish YouTube had actually, I think on maybe mobile you can like see like the total runtime of a playlist, but can't see it here, which is a bit annoying. But I mean, with some of the videos in this playlist, like found footage 3, like this is quite long. I think what I would be more interested to see, and I'm sure somebody's done it, is Kane Pixels Backrooms chronological. Yeah. I feel like this has got to be the way to watch it. It'll just make more sense this way. So perhaps I do this soon. It seems like it's pulled some of, I think, maybe Kane Pixel's unlisted videos too. This isn't in there. Simpsons isn't in there. I guess Home is the other one that isn't in there. So I feel like there's a couple. I'll have to like compare the two playlists, make sure he's not missing any. Oh man. All right. I think that will conclude our Kane Pixel content for tonight. As I mentioned though, we will be checking out a small handful of videos from Dr. Nowhere as well. These will probably be a lot quicker just because I don't think there's going to be as much theorizing. It'll just be more like, wow, that was unsettling, and then that'll be that. But we do have 3 videos. We have Paper Souls, Silas Orion, Longboy Bonsai, and Where Did Life Go? This is kind of structured like a song title. That might just be a song. I don't know. We'll find out. So let's check these out, shall we? All right, cut the music. Start with Paper Souls, Silas Orion. Okay, this is... Is this just a song? Okay, hold on. Let me mute my desktop audio. I'm gonna skip through this, and I'm gonna see if this is just a song. Okay, I feel like this is mostly just a song with some funky Dr. Nowhere visuals. We might skip this video. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I mean, I guess we could watch it on mute just for the vibes, but I'm trying to. I feel like we've done good avoiding copyright, and I don't want to lose it now. So, I will give Dr. Nowhere credit that I feel like their designs are very unique. Like that thing. They're pretty like I feel like visually identifiable as like Dr. Nowhere creations. God, that is awful to look at. Oh, I don't like him squishing that little guy. Oh shit, he's spacing out. All right. Well, that's that. Feels like a fever dream. Yeah. All right. So we have that. Long Boy Bonsai. What do we got here? Oh. Oh. Hello there. Hello there, Long Boy Bonsai. Oh. Well, that's good. Okay. Well, I don't really know what I should do about that. Okay. Wow. You must not like your face. Such a big insult that would destroy anyone emotionally. I've been rejected by Longboy Bonsai. I must now strive to be someone he would approve of. Yeah, what am I doing wrong in my life that I'm not gaining acceptance from Longboy Bonsai? I need this has been the wake-up call that I needed, chat. I think today will be the start of a major life change for me. Longboy Bonsai has made me realize my wrongs in life. Wait, they don't love you like I love you, ass dance. All right. Well, that was interesting. Very, very Dr. Nowhere, though. Where did life go? We got 2 minutes, 30 seconds. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for a Dr. Nowhere video, all right? You know, he's got some shorter content, so we'll see what we get. What the hell is that? That guy, his nose a pipe? Hello. Oh, yo, it's Dr. Bonsai. Or Bonsai, what was his name? Hello. Jeppy is a simple son full. Okay, I was reading that. Jeppy is a simple son. I know it's reading it right now, but it's very muffled, so I'm just gonna read it. He's just like you and me. He wakes up in the morning and tries to brush his teeth. He dresses up and leaves the house to a job that blends the days. He eagerly waits for the sun to set just to break the haze. Though he hears the wind chimes and the pretty voice they make. Sometimes Jeppy wonders how much of this he can take. Nothing makes him happy like it used to long ago. Monotony is bludgeoning his love for life and so. Oh man, poor guy. He steals and he hoards to build a tiny land. A world he controls, a world in his hands. Jeppy cannot live in this world and it hurts because he knows it. Escape will pull him further in, so he must tear away from it. But I think you should know that though it can be gray, that life in all its meaning never went away. The flower that you saw on your way to work today, the one that had your face in a funny little way, the little laugh you gave, the smile that resounded, that's where life is. Wait, why was this wholesome? What the fuck? This was like so wholesome. Man, I came for spooks and I got feels instead. Damn. Potentially copyrighted music again. We'll see if this gets muted. What's that chair doing up there? Yeah, Jeppy's alright. Oh, was the world that we saw at the beginning the world that Jeppy created? Perhaps. Or perhaps not. I might be dumb. Because we saw like those clips. Like I'm wondering if that was like Jeppy's world. The Dr. Nowhere pioneering a new genre, analog therapy. Interesting. That was like weirdly wholesome. The same guy who made the boiled one phenomenon, by the way. Man. What's that one quote of like something along the lines of like something like with like horror, like comforts the disturbed and disturbs the comforted, or maybe it's the other. Hold on, see if I can find the quote. I feel like this is like a perfect example of that. Oh yeah. Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. I feel like this is a good example of that. You know what I mean? Because like someone might watch this and be like, yeah, these guys are a little creepy, but someone else might watch it and be like, hey, you know what? Good for Jeppy for like realizing the small things in life that, you know, can make you happy. All right. Well, we kind of ended on a nice little wholesome note here, didn't we? Thank you, Dr. Nowhere. All right. Well, that's all I got for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. So you guys were concerned about time for content, and you know I yapped a bunch about the back rooms, and now we're over 2 hours for stream. So, yippee. But that will be it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the stream and haven't done so already, be sure to drop a follow. I do the spooky streams every Sunday. We also do variety streams every Monday and Wednesday. And we also do F&F streams every Friday. So plenty of content for you to tune into throughout the week. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're a VOD frog, consider following here on Twitch. If you have, if you aren't already a follower over here, consider hopping over. Not only do you get the content earlier because it happens live, you don't have to wait for it to like get uploaded on YouTube. But you also can chat with me and, you know, say hi to other people in our chat here. So, but anyways, besides checking me out here on Twitch, I'm also on some other platforms. Starting with my Discord server, we have a great community of people over there and a lot of different channels for you to explore. Stuff for general discussion, posting memes, sharing music you're listening to, posting your own art music that you're working on, talking about games, discussing game news, suggesting games for me to play. That can all be done over on the Discord server, so feel free to check that out. I also have a Twitter and Blue Sky for updates about the stream, such as when I plan on going live, when I actually go live, or if I have to cancel a postpone the stream for some reason. Look at all those updates first on Twitter and Blue Sky, and every once in a while I'll post some other stuff there too when I feel like it. What else? Over on YouTube, I have 3 channels you can take a look at. The VOD channel in particular has many hours of content from past streams like these. So if you'd like to see me reacting to the initial drop of videos in the People Still Live Here series that Kane is doing, you can find that. You can also find the plethora of other backrooms videos from Kane Pixels that I've checked out. All those reactions are there. Or when I initially checked out Dr. Nowhere and the Boiled One Phenomenon and all that good content. That is also on the VOD channel, as well as plenty of other analog horror series and spooky content in general. So feel free to check all that out. Main channel and Clips channel have some additional content too if you'd like to take a look at those. And if you'd like to see on any of the channels, be sure to subscribe. And last but not least, I also have a TikTok for you more shit post. All right, I think we're probably just gonna wrap here, as not that many people are online. So I'm gonna go. But we will have another stream tomorrow. What are we doing? I guess we'll I would like to return to Jump King Quest. Obviously we had a bit of a buggy experience when we last played. Most notably, we had no audio. There have been a handful of hot fixes for the game. I haven't gotten a chance to look at all of the bugs that have been addressed in the hot fixes. Again, there has been several. So maybe right after stream here, I'm gonna go hop in and see if the audio bug was fixed, because I would like to get back to Jump King Quest. I was having a good time. Anyways, we'll go from there and see if we'll do that. Otherwise, I'll figure out something else to do tomorrow. But yep. that'll be it for now, though. Thank you again for tuning in. I hope you have a good rest of your night or day or morning or whatever. And I'll see you later. All right. Take care, y'all. Bye.